Hey everybody, it's Mr. Fitz here with my trusty bass trombone, and we're talking about page 7 now, right? And I want you to notice on the top of the page they have two new concepts: half note, half rest, okay? Each half note gets 2 counts in 4/4 time, and each half rest gets 2 counts in 4/4 time. So when we see these, we'll go ta, ta, while tapping our feet. And when we see these, we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 2 beats for that one, 2 beats for that one. But this is the beginning of the measure that's at the end, okay? Other thing is the breath mark, where you're going to just take a breath, all right? So let's jump right in with line number 8. Now these are whole notes. All right, so let's say it first, okay? So I want you to tap your foot and sing along with me on ta, okay? Here goes. 1, 2, ready, go. Ta, ta. Did you notice I took a breath right in between those two notes? Continuing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ta, ta. Now, if you have any trouble knowing what notes to play or what positions, well, luckily for us, over here on page 6, we've got our 3 notes that we know: D, C, and B flat, along with the position numbers, okay? So that's how you're going to go about doing that. Now I'm going to grab my trombone and I'm going to play it for you. Hi. Let me just pause my mouthpiece for a second. It's always a good idea. All right, just a little bit of a warm up there. This is line number 8. Play along with me, all right, and rewind this as much as you need to. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that was line 8. Now, you should be able to play along with me on that eventually. Just work at it. Okay, now getting back to our lines 9 and 10, basically what they're doing is they're switching notes as you breathe. All right, so that's going to make that a little bit of a challenge. All right, but you can do it. Just kind of practice it. Okay, now, half the price, line 11. All right, so here's the thing. I got to put my trombone down for a second because I need a free hand. Don't mind my messy basement, by the way. This is how I roll. Okay, so watch. Ta, 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 3, 4. Notice I said 3, 4 for that. It's only 2 beats long, and it's at the end of the measure. Ta, 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 3, 4. Ta, ta, ta. And notice something here. This says also played B flat. The little symbol that looks like a B is actually a flat sign. This note is a B because it's on the second line of the music staff, okay? That makes it a B. This thing makes it into a B flat. Flats are good for the rest of the measure, so you'll continue playing a B flat there, all right? And then let me start from this right here. Oops. Ta, 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 3, 4. Ta, 3, 4. Ta. So you always want to say those notes with the tas and the counting of the rests first. Make sure you can do that while tapping a steady beat, okay? And then you should figure out what your notes are, all right? Now, the fact that these have a little stem on them doesn't change the fact of which line or space they're on. This note's on the 3rd line up, 1, 2, 3. And over here, we see that D is on the 3rd line up. So that's how we know that these are Ds, all right? These right here are lower. They're in the space. They're in the 2nd space. We always count from the bottom up, guys. 2nd space. And as we can see over here, C is in the 2nd space, okay? So the stem just makes them into half notes. You look at the circle part of the note or the round part. And notice here, this is on the 2nd line up. And there we have it, the B with the flat, which makes it a B flat. All right, let me play line 11 for you. Get ready. Always tap a steady beat with your foot. Always start your notes with a T, all right? 1, 2, ready, go. 3, 4. Okay, so that's line 11. Practice it along with me. Back that up. Try to get it to go at the same speed. If your notes don't sound perfect, just keep going with the flow, blow the air, okay? That's the key thing. All right, now, the rest of the page, guys, basically what you're doing is you're taking what you learned in line 11 and you're mixing it up. So you got to change your notes as well as play half notes and half rests and all that good stuff. So that's what your job is going to be when you're practicing this page, and that's why you should practice 15 minutes to 20 minutes each day, guys. Okay, that's really important. All right, so have fun with page 7. Woohoo!